Hopefully it's okay, good, good. So I just wanted you guys on. I didn't invite the whole team, just because my talk with Crystal last night was good. Like it was really one on one. And I don't know if you've seen her comment where she said it was supposed to be for me, the call, but I ended up helping her. So that's when she said, Deb, you got to share this with your front line. Just some ideas that I've come up with that I'm going to be doing. And I said, well, you're right. I'm not trying to hide it or anything. It's just things that I'm coming up as I'm thinking of stuff. So anyway, so thanks for jumping on. I'm gonna get a picture of it so I can show her we met. So look at your camera and smile. Okay, that's good. Lise, we don't have you there, but I got your name. So anyway, I would just so it's a couple of things I want to talk to you about because you are frontline. Like I said, I didn't invite the whole team, and some of the frontline. I'm not sure if they are doing the business or they're discount shoppers, and that's why I mentioned that today in our group chat. Like, because I'm not sure they initially started in the business and maybe they just want a discount, and that's fine too. They can come back at any time, right? But I want to tell you a couple of things. So, if you go into our Pharmacy Team United group. That is our training group, and that's where I put information. I'll ask you guys to put stuff in there. I know Rosie did a training in there not long ago. Um, uh, June helped me put some pictures in there in the albums. So that's for all of our team. And if you guys have important things that you want to share in there, by all means, go for it. If there's something you come across as far as training, there's our beautiful Lise. Okay, I have to take another picture now, Lise. Now
No,
that I
wait,
see
wait,
you.
wait. I blurred the background by accident.
Okay, but I can't see your face. You got to put your camera down a bit too.
I know, but I screwed up.
No, it's okay. Just move your camera down a little so we can see it. There we go. Whoops,
There
if
we
I
go. Wait.
okay, here we go.
Okay.
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 Um, so yeah, so if you go in there, if you go under guidelines, so for a brand new influencer, if they go in our Pharmacy Team United group, not our chat, our group, if anybody needs to know where that is, just reach out to me. I'll reshare it. And go under guidelines. For all new people, that'll help them out. That's going to give them guidelines with things they can post every day, some pictures, and if you have somebody new and you notice something in there's outdated, let me know because I'm not always in there either, so I can change it up. The other place you can go, or they can go as a new person, is when they want to launch their business or you want to help them get their business launched. You go to albums and look under onboarding. And I have graphics there. They're graphics with each step of what needs to be done. So basically, when I talked to Crystal last night, when she brings somebody new on board, she does exactly what we do for the onboarding. Basically, what you're doing is you're going to do a messenger party for them. That's what you're doing, just to introduce their friends and family to the company, the products, that kind of stuff. It's just a good way that they learn about some of the products, and so do their friends and family. And you're doing it for them. There can be a couple of ways, even for myself. I'm going to go do another one, and I'm going to invite people. I'm going to tell them that I'm shooting for a rank. And I would really like for them to get on my messenger party. If you're doing it for your new person, you can tell them that they're new to the business and you're helping them set up their business. So there's a few ways we can handle that. But just so you know, that's there. I want to share that. Um, so, and for those of you that have been here as long as me or close to as long as me, Krista was saying, like, you guys are seasoned leaders. That's how she referred to us, seasoned leaders. You probably know as much as I do about the business. So don't be shy to share. With us in a group chat, whatever. Somebody asks a question, don't be shy to answer that question because I'm not always there. Don't wait for me necessarily. When you have a new person, have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Don't feel, you know what I mean? Like, you know what you're doing. You know what this business is. You know where to find stuff. So I like, like I said to Crystal, I just feel bad sometimes because I may not be available for somebody, like Rosie, you and I, we've done a lot together with that lady in Africa. We did a lot of research, which was good because it was new for both of us. But now, like Rosie knows what the scoop is now. So you know what I mean? So if you have somebody that's in the glam, meaning that they have to go through the states to get their products, Rosie can help you out too. It's not just myself. She knows what needs to be done. So that's what I mean by it. Same as yourself, June. You've been around a long time. You understand a lot of the pieces and parts that go with the company, the business itself. So don't be shy to share. And the other thing she said is that as a team, frontliners, not just Rosie June, I'm talking all of us, that we should all be coming up with some ideas and suggestions. Have some fun. Let's do some videos. We can do some crazy videos together without even being together, where you can just video a little piece of yourself showing the oil or dropping the oil down, and then Duke can be there catching the oil. Like we can have fun. So let's have fun. You know what I mean? Let's not make it so stickly and always business. I personally like to have fun, and I know most of you do too. So let's go that route. I'd rather that. Let's make some good memories and good laughs. So when we're together, especially if we're all together in August, we're really gonna have a heck of a good time. So let's get creative. That's one thing. Let's get creative. Let's have some fun. Anybody has suggestions for videos? Let's do it. And let's not rely on everybody. If it's only the six of us, well, Tracy I know would be, and seven of us doing it. Let's do it. Like let's do. We don't. I don't care if there's 20 of us or there's two of us. Like let's just have some fun with it. And she really, really agreed with that. The other thing she reminded me of, and it's so, so important, and I got away from this, I'm getting back to it, is when you're doing this business, it's 80-20. 80 meaning you're working on your business. So if you have a team of people, maybe you don't have a team yet, but even when you do, get yourself in that mindset that you work on your business and 20% of your time goes to your new people. And that's just being smart, right? That's just working your business. So by that meaning, you're doing your posts, or maybe you're in Messenger talking to people. Messenger is so important, guys, to get in there and just share what you have. I think the messages that went out that Crystal shared were really good on the weekend. I know I ended up with 5 sales from that message that I sent out to people that hadn't ordered in a while. So that was pretty, at least I think you got one of those messages, right? Because I think I wanted to share with you how it looked when I sent it out. So those are really important messages to just send out to people, and people accept it, and they don't even, some of them don't even comment back, but I see they go in and put the order in. So I just kind of remind them what's going on, or maybe they didn't even know what the sale was. So that's important. Your income producing activities, we talked about those. So important. You know what they are. I'll remind it again. I'll put it in our group chat. If you want your business to grow, do those. It's simple, and just be committed to do it every day. And I know we get busy. If you can't do it every day, do it every second day. You want to keep your income coming in. You don't want it to start falling off, because once it falls off, it's hard to get back into the groove. So
I know.
right? Yeah.
I
Keep
know.
yeah, keep that groove going. And I know it's hard because when you fall off, it's just like, riding a bicycle. When you get that momentum going, it gets easier and easier and easier. But when you get started, it takes a little bit to get going. So it's the same concept, and that's why they say consistency is important. The other thing, so goals. So when you give me your goals, you're all leaders. When you give me your goals, and like one of the girls told me, I need a kick in the butt. So I said to Crystal, but that's not who I am. I'm not going to kick them in the butt. I'll help them. I'll coach. I'll say, oh, you missed this or that. I'll try to help out that way. But I don't like to kick people in the butt, even when they ask for it. Crystal says, damn it, Deb. When they ask for it, you give it. And then she laughed about it, right? But being that way, like she said, so when it's like the 15th of the month, she expects me to say, like Rosie, if you say, Deb, give me a kick in the ass, I got to get myself going here. So when the 15th of the month comes and you're not halfway to your goal, she said, now Crystal expects me to go to Rosie and say, okay, Rosie, what's going on? You told me you wanted to hit 5,000. You're not at 2,500. What's your plan for the rest of the month? What can we do together? I mean, I'm going to offer help or whatever, but we kind of laughed about it because, and that's not me, like to say, what are you doing or whatever, but it's true. I will start reaching out a little bit more. The other thing we talked about, you can see I'm getting customers. I just signed up somebody else today. I'm going to talk about discount shoppers too, and retail. And so the thing she said is to start setting an example. So let's say you sign up 2 people you need that third or your goal is to just sign up 3 people for the month, well, then I'm going to give you one of mine. But you got to be showing your work in the business. And that's what she said. You make sure. And I know because I've given quite a few people away over time. And it's good that, when you're working, when somebody's working the business, if they have a goal to go for, then yes, I will place them because we can do this legally in this company. A lot of companies don't allow it, but pharmacy allows us to do that. So, like with Tracy Hawk right now, she's in the States. Anybody else that probably comes onto my team, my client from the States, new people, I'm probably going to be starting to move them into Tracy as Tracy's working her business because Tracy's just get going, and understandably, she needed some time for her. And so I'll be able to help her that way. The same with Joe. If more people jump on board in Timmins, I would like to place them with Joe. Joe may not have time for them because she's got lots going on in her life, and I know that, but I'm here still. You know what I mean? So I can still help you. But if you have a goal, let's help one another to get there, and your team, like help your team as well. So that's something we talked about. um, Events. This is what she really wanted me to share with you. So I am doing a vendor event. I did one last year here in Dowling, and I wasn't a fan of it. I was a fan of it that I got to talk to a lot of people, but the sales weren't great. It was a whole day I was there, and I didn't sell a lot. I sold a skincare set, and I think 2 toothpaste. It was a long day. So I like, oh, I'm not sure who has noise happening, if you don't mind muting yourself. Anyway, so can you guys hear that? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so I was there like a whole day, and it wasn't really a productive day. But I will tell you, I brought a lot of product with me. My inventory right now, I'll show you what my inventory is. It's right there. So what I have mostly now is wellness, because that's mine though. I use a lot of the wellness, so I don't mind that inventory. I don't have a lot of inventory this time. As last year I did, and I brought a lot of stuff. Big mistake. So I do a lot of Melissa Brooks training and her co-partner Heather. I can't think I have his last name right now. I always share the training in our group chat that they do. She's amazing. And Heather actually talked about doing events. So she sets herself up somewhere where she pays, I guess, weekly fee to have her stuff there. She spent, I think she said $900 it cost her, but she ended up, no, sorry. $1,700, I think it cost her for the year, but she made over $7,000 on sales there. Not bad, right? And she's not there all the time. It's just like a market, I guess. So anyway, one of the things she suggested is when you do a vendor event. So a vendor event, as you know, is a place you go. There's a whole bunch of people set up with different products, and people walk around, snoop around. So the vendor event I'm doing, I only have like 6 things I'm bringing. And I'm gearing it kind of to the age of people that are going to be there. So I have the massage gel that we have, the paprika, that one. I have toothpaste. I have a Zen mascara. I have a calendula balsam that I'm bringing, and I have shampoo and a conditioner for hair growth. So that's what I'm bringing, and I'm bringing a few of them. I have a few of them. So what I'm going to do is I showed you guys, I ordered the spatulas, right? The little spatulas. So they're going to get to try the calendula balsam. They're going to get to try it on their hands, whatever. They're going to get to try the gel as well. I'm going to have before and after pictures for each one. I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to do photographs of it for each of the products, what they can do before and after. The other thing, and this is what Crystal was like, oh my gosh, what a great idea, is I did a QR code for shop here. So I'm going to have that sign on my table for them to go into my website. They can just take a picture of the QR code, right? But I also have another QR code that says, we are hiring. Does it say we are hiring? Yeah, we are hiring, and it's got a QR code. And that has my link to influencer if they want to become one. So that's where Crystal was like, oh, I like that. It's like she really was on top of that one. So when I created my QR codes, I went to Canva and I created signs for each of those. So shop here and we're hiring. And then I think it says apply or something. It says something else on it. I think it says we're hiring and apply with an arrow. Anyway, so that's just some suggestions for you. I mean, you can even do that right in your social media. You can do that. It doesn't have to be at a vendor event to have the QR code set up and have them available to people. So that was really important stuff I want to share with you. And events can be done online or they can be done in person. Totally up to you. You can have a couple of girls over, sit around a table. I think I've mentioned this before. Our Sudbury event, we had somebody come in and do makeup, and almost every product that was used on the lady that they did the makeup on, everybody ordered it. Like, what color was that eyeshadow? What color was that lipstick? It's amazing how it influences people when they see it, right? So just have some fun with it, guys, gals, and let's stay in contact. Let's throw some ideas out there. There is Glam training on Monday. Glam training is this new thing that if somebody in Africa wants to join our company, they can. I was saying Rosie and I learned a lot about it. I'm going to put it in our group. I'm inviting the whole team. I don't know that a lot of leaders are, but it's not really difficult from what Rosie and I learned, and it can really benefit you, because I mean, if this lady in Africa gets going, like Rosie's hoping, by the time it opens in Africa, she's going to have her business all set up. Like, she'll be laughing. So it is really something to take advantage of these Glam opportunities. So one thing I want to ask each of you is, what are you afraid of doing? What is your biggest fear when it comes to the business? Rosie, I want you to tell me, what's your biggest fear? Like, what do you really get nervous about?
Honestly, is just talking. Like
I
to the
know.
waitresses or right, like in the actual being in person. Right. Like
Yeah,
I've tried, but then
you
I don't
chicken
know,
out.
I lose my words. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. June, what about yourself? What's something that you find a little challenging?
Oh, I'm still very uncomfortable with lives.
Okay.
But
Mm-hmm.
but the training, the sleigh group is really pushing,
Yeah,
really
that's good.
pushing.
Good. That's good. And
Yeah,
congratulations for doing that. That's
yeah,
good.
and so I think I did three today. So
Good.
yeah,
Good.
but
I'm going to talk about each of these things in a minute. Jill, what about you? What's something that kind of makes you nervous with anything with the business?
Um, being pushy.
Yeah, and you don't
You,
want to be.
you know how people are around here, right? In Dimmins. Like I know you reached out to a couple. I'm just going upstairs here.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and they're there like, I have no interest. I don't wear makeup. I said it's not only about makeup. Like they look at me and they can see the difference in my skin and that.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
said, am I
Absolutely.
wearing makeup? No.
Yeah.
I said it's all about the skin products.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw my before and after pictures,
Yeah.
and
So,
everybody's
so,
going
so when you say pushy, though, um,
like
you don't want to be pushy, right?
I feel like that's just me. That's
Yeah.
how I feel. Yeah.
Okay. 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 So that's something. Okay. Well, I'm going to address all this in a minute. Okay, Lise, what about yourself? I'm curious too.
Not enough knowledge about the products.
Okay. Okay.
I don't have, there's a lot of things I don't have. I've never tried.
Yeah.
I find it difficult to promote something that I haven't tried yet
Okay.
or know more about. So
Okay.
I know I haven't been doing anything, but I have been looking at the products and trying to get familiarized with them.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable talking about it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Fair enough. And what about yourself, Tracy? What's your thing that you think would hold you back?
Doing lives.
Yeah.
Going
You too.
live, I lose my words. I lose my words anyway. But
Yeah.
going live, I lose my words. I get all weird. I don't know, you know. And then I don't
I
have a
love it.
lot of product right now.
Yeah. That's
I
right.
mean, I
Yeah.
have used the makeup and stuff like that in the past,
Yeah.
which I really like.
Yeah.
So that's the avenue I want to go, skincare, makeup.
Yeah. And that's
But
fine. That's good.
and like reaching out to new people that I don't know.
Okay. So even if that means if they comment, let's say somebody comments on your post, are you nervous of
Yeah.
reaching out to those people if you don't know them?
No, no. I did send messages from my last post.
Good.
Um, but there was no response, and I
Mhm.
don't know if I should. I'm sitting in my car. I'm watching
And-
what's going on around me. I'm in my driveway.
You're
Okay.
distracted.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But it's like, ooh, squirrel. But no, like reaching back out.
Okay, yeah, okay.
If I
Okay, so
don't get a response, like
you don't know what to
what
do
do I
next.
do
Okay,
next?
okay, I'll work with you on that then. That's something we can definitely discuss. So,
Yeah.
okay, ladies, so now you all put it out there. What's really, well, guess what? Those things that are stopping you are exactly what's stopping you in your business. Crystal told me that last night. It's a known fact that whatever you're doubting, if you don't attack it, that's holding you back. And I
Yeah.
see it. June, I know 100%, your lives is what's going to bring in your people. I know that. Rose, and I've known these ladies a long time in the business. So this is why, like, I can I can relate. Rosie, same with you. You have such a personality. Who gives a hoot if you screw up what you're saying? You make me laugh. I mean, how many times have you and I talked about your Rosaline? I wish you would talk like that all the time because you kill me when you have that little language. So you have that personality, and you need to gain your confidence, right? That's what you need to do, and that's your problem is you don't have the confidence. And same with you, June. You're letting your lives dictate your confidence, but you are confident. You are a
Oh,
confident woman, and same with you, Rosie. You do have lots of confidence, but
yeah,
you're
like
letting that stop you. So
yeah,
stop
I don't know
it.
where it's coming from. I,
I know, but
because I was a teacher and I was like
yeah,
a counselor and I did presentations all the time,
yeah. But you know what, June, that was a
but
big thing for
I
me.
was so comfortable in that zone.
That's
Like,
right. That's
yeah,
right. And alive, you don't see your audience. So to me, that was even more nerve wracking.
yeah,
Like when I was started with lives, I hated lives, but I knew I had to conquer it because that was one of my fears and one of the things I hated doing. So
yeah.
I find that the worst thing. You don't know who's watching. I mean, it tells you they're there, but are they really watching? I don't know. I get distracted. I do. So I really try to stay focused. As far as you, Joe, being pushy, I don't think you are pushy at all. Like I've seen you do lives too, and you were fine in your lives. Um,
But
and
you know what? I used to work at M&M Meat Shop,
yeah,
and our job was to upsell. Upsell.
yeah,
I had no problem
yeah, yeah.
with the public.
So there you
Like,
go. So you have the qualities to upsell.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So
yeah.
there you go. If that's what you have to do, or if that's what's stopping you, stop it. Stop it, girlfriend.
Uh,
And say, okay, let's go to you. Do not expect to know all the products. You never will. We have 500 products. I do not know all the products. I had a lady today that I just signed up, and she's like, okay, Deb, what do you recommend for my skin? And I honestly was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I didn't know. And I had to go do some research and, look up. And then I said, okay, well, it's either this or that. So don't ever expect you're going to know it all, Lise. Don't expect it. If you really want to grow, start grabbing yourself some discount shoppers, start grabbing yourself some business partners, and just have fun with it. You'll learn. You'll learn. Or when somebody asks you about a product, go into your back office, go to your bot, your little thing there, and say, can you tell me more about, I don't know, what do I have here? Midnight liquid highlighter. And it'll give you all the information you need. So don't let that stop you. Like, get the information. If you want to go live, just get the information. Say, you know what, guys, I just researched our collagen. Holy jumping! You should see the ingredients in this stuff. It's only 3 ingredients, and it's amazing. I looked at before and after pictures. So you don't necessarily have to have the product. We have lots of before and after pictures that you can look at to
Okay.
help you, right?
Yeah.
And for Tracy, it's the same with you with lives. You know what? If you're a goof on it and you feel goofy, good for you because people love live TV. So the goofier
True.
you can be, the better it is. Like
I
honestly,
just need to collect more product as well to talk about, to
yeah,
show, and I
yeah,
do plan on doing that soon,
yeah,
sooner
and
rather
that's
than
fine.
later.
Yeah. And
So,
you
you
can
know,
be like Lee's too. You can look up products and you can just talk about it without having it
yeah,
in your hand, right? You can just say the benefits of it, like you read the reviews, because you have all your reviews in your back office too, right? So if somebody's taking
yeah.
using the eyeshadow, go read the reviews and say, "Holy geez, guys, I read the reviews on this product. They're people are really promoting it."
But see,
So,
that's the thing. I don't, for me,
mhm,
it's hard for me to. I love pharmacy is a fantastic company.
yeah,
I love the values and how they don't use the crappy ingredients and
yeah.
but for me, I like to know that I have tried something
Yeah. Oh, I hear you. Yeah.
before I talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
because I don't brag about anything that I don't like, love, or haven't tried, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. And
That's
I
just
hear that.
me
Yeah,
and
and
how I
I
am.
agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. And
So,
really, all of us should be kind of gearing in on certain products, right? Because we have 500
yeah,
products. We're not going to go out there and
yeah,
promote them all. We're just going to confuse our clients. So really
yeah.
to start, if you're using the oil, there's so many different promotions you can do with that oil anyway.
I
So that's a
love that
good
oil.
Don't
space,
cook
right?
fries in it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that's just something good you can share. And it's not just about pharmacy. Remember that, guys, when you're going live in that, people want to hear you, want to see you. They want to talk
I,
to you, right? So make sure
yeah,
you share that. And I know, Tracy, you have so much valuable things that you can share with people that really that would relate to you. So I mean, I know we all have stories. But I want
that's
one more
probably
thing.
true.
What's that? What'd you say?
I said that's probably true.
Oh yeah, oh for sure. Um, One more thing I
Yes.
want to share with you all because we talked about discount shoppers. Crystal and I did because I said to
Mm.
her, you know what? I hardly have any retail shoppers. Like honestly, they're pretty much all discount shoppers. And other than I will say my American VIPs or my American people, they will order retail. So what she explained to me, and this makes total
The
sense, is
dollar is better.
in Canada, we people can join for free, right? So that's why they come on as a discount shopper. It doesn't cost them anything, and they get 50% off. So they do that. She was saying, as in the States, they have to order a package, whether it's even a $19.99 one. So they have to order that package. So she said it tends to work out, and she says this because she has lots of Canadian customers and US customers. And she said it tends to work out because the US people don't want to have to buy another 19.99 set because she said it's only $20, but there's not really a lot in that package, right? So they
No.
always try to keep going in the business.
Active.
They're not just discount shoppers. They'll keep ordering regularly or get their family to order through them. So she says when she gets a retail customer, they really don't mind. They'll just order whenever they need it and they're fine with that. And that's exactly, I have two people from the States that order regularly from me and I've offered to them and they're like, no, I'm fine. I'll just order my shampoo. They both love the shampoos. I'll just get my shampoo whenever. So that explained a lot to me. So Tracy, you will probably do a lot of business retail in the States. As us in Canada, we have a lot of discount shoppers. And the other thing with our discount shoppers is they can, so if they don't order their $180 in 6 months or whatever the number works out to, they just reinstate themselves. So it's like a no brainer. They're going to go 50% off all the time. So that kind of explains that to us as Canadians. So just keep going out and it's okay if you have discount shoppers. I mean, really, it still all adds up. You get your bonuses, it adds to your GV. There's a lot to it. So anyway,
That oil offer has been a godsend.
oh my,
Like
that's
I have
crazy.
5 and I'm meeting with a lady. She signed up, but she wants skincare. But I'm meeting with her tomorrow to pick out her skincare. So
Yeah,
hopefully she'll get enough to be
active.
qualified or active.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I think there's 5 people,
Oh
discount
yeah,
shop
yeah.
or
That's good.
past shoppers that
Yeah.
signed up just for the oil.
Oh, it's crazy.
You
It's just
have to
crazy.
bull. You have to bull crap them. You just say, I'm 90 years old, and look what it did for me. Lie about your age.
Yeah, really.
Especially the age reverse it. It's like people are looking at me. They go, "What are you using?" I go, "I use the age reverse it. I love it. I
Yeah,
love that
I do
product.
too.
Yeah, it's
I'm
good product.
67 years old. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it is. It's a good product for sure.
yeah." And I
But
have
yeah,
one lady that is ordering it through me.
Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good stuff. So yeah, the oil is definitely a good promotion for sure. And don't forget, one of the things I've been sharing is if they get their 125 PV, they also can pick a massage gel and a bar of soap.
Soap. Yep.
Right. And in Canada, they get a $35 discount coupon. And in the States, they get a $25 coupon discount. So
Yep.
this is huge right now. And then until midnight tonight, they get free shipping if their order's $100 too. So it's pretty good stuff. So anyway, ladies, that's what I had for you. I hope you thought it was worth getting on for.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
definitely.
you know,
Always.
and think of those things that are stopping you and start doing it. Start doing it. Start getting your confidence in that because that's your roadblock. What's up, Joe?
Okay, what we are doing, like, because I go to Tops. That's a weight loss support group,
Yep.
and we have a Mother's Day draw coming up. So I was going after the buy one get one.
Okay.
So I've got a few of the buy one get one pharmacy products
Yeah.
that are going in with that Mother's Day basket, along with other products of other
People.
uh, um, what is it, like dishcloths, tea towels,
Right.
so that it's not just a pharmacy product
Yeah.
basket. So
Yeah.
there's other products in with it, and I'm going to put a card in the bottom of that basket. So
Good.
we're having a draw for it because our group is like very low on funds right now. We're a not for profit group.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
For
by
sure.
having this, it's a rummage sale, but we have a draw for the basket as well for Mother's Day.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Oh,
Yeah.
that was the other thing I shared with Crystal that she really liked is when I'm doing that vendors group, I'm having a draw, but it's going to be for a $50 spa coupon. And so I think I'll get a lot of people wanting that. I didn't want to do pharmacy product. I just decided I didn't want to do pharmacy. I want to do something different. So I'm going with the spa, but then all of those names are getting a phone call from me. And I'm going to tell them that they're like a runner up and I'm going to be giving them a coffee, a recharge. I'm going to give them some samples. So everybody's going to end up with something. So, and I'm going to have all their names and numbers, right, from the draw. So something else you can do, Joe, you can take all those names and then you can tell them, I'm sending you a little gift.
So have you tried, okay, the tubes of coffee, that's the chicory ones,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay, so what I do is I dump that in a cup,
yeah,
I put a teaspoon of, I use Swerve sweetener because
yeah,
my husband's diabetic. Put that in with 2 tablespoons of water. And if you have that round whisk, the frother,
yeah, yeah.
whip it all up. It goes like a whipping cream. Add your ice cubes and almond milk, and it goes just like the Tim Hortons latte drinks,
Really?
the iced coffee drinks.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Nice.
What
Good.
have you
So
got? Have you got, Joanne? Have you got any of the chocolate collagen?
Ho, ho, ho.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
have that. Oh yeah, I've got it. Yep.
I'm addicted to it.
Yeah, I
yeah.
got
But I
the
split mine. I took the plain and the chocolate,
Yes.
and I joined them,
Okay.
right? Because I found the chocolate really chocolatey.
I like
yeah,
it in my coffee. It's like
a
it's a
mocha.
Oh yeah,
It's like a
that's what I
mocha.
do.
Yeah.
I love it.
And you can do the
Listen
same
to it.
thing. You can add that to your coffee
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the sweet. Well, you don't even need. Well, you have to like a little bit sweet, or add maple
Yeah.
syrup, just a
Maple syrup.
teaspoon,
Yeah.
and then whisk it all up with the hot water. A little bit of hot water. Add your almond milk. Add your ice cubes,
Yeah.
and it's like having your Tim Hortons or Starbucks.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Yep.
Love it.
Without the
Listen to
guilt.
us. Listen to us. Anyway, okay, ladies. Well, thanks for coming on. I hope it helped a little bit. Crystal is going to get on a call with us in the near future because she really hasn't. And I've been in this business almost 2 years, and that was my first one-on-one with her. So it was kind of like we were both kind of like, oh my gosh, it's been a long time. So
I've been in here since COVID, believe it or not.
yeah, eh?
I
Yeah.
was with Kim
That's
Martell.
right. That's right.
Well,
before-
actually, I was with Carol before.
Oh,
I
yeah.
won't go there.
Yeah. Yeah, we know Carol. We're all good. Anyway. Okay, ladies.
Hey, Rosie,
Bye.
before I go, I love your Hey Lovers. I get such a
Oh.
kick out of that.
Well, you should have seen Jerry was a Hey Jerry one day. Good thing she didn't say Hey Lover that one.
Oh my God.
Anyway, ladies. Okay,
Okay.
thanks for getting on. We'll be in touch. And
Okay.
yeah, Okay, we'll talk to you
Okay.
soon.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.